Hello, my name is Tony King and I'm a senior stage technician at Capitol Theatres. Based predominantly at the King's Theatre, the very first production I was involved in at the King's was the 1992 pantomime Dick Whittington, which featured amongst its stars Alan Stewart in the title role. He is of course famously known now as our Panto Dame. I've been in my current role since 2012 and what people most associate with my job is building the sets and shifting the scenery you see on stage. This is an integral part of my role, but a large part of what I do is support. Support for all the technical departments, the front of house team, the wardrobe department, the orchestras, visiting stage management, the creative teams, and of course the performing artists. I'm also there to oversee the safety and security backstage. When visiting companies arrive at the venue, they come armed with their set plans, drawings and technical information. It's my job to make it work in our space along with our great team. Once the show is built, I'm then responsible for supporting the company with whatever they require during their run. This could involve anything from making a performer fly to even donning a costume myself. As well as the different performance requirements, the visiting productions vary hugely in their scale and the length of time they stay with us. For the most part, we have 1 week runs, which involves building the show on the same day as the first performance. It'll then run until the Saturday night, and immediately after that final performance, we'll work into the wee small hours, dismantling and loading the production into wagons, ready to move on to the next leg of their tours. These 1 week runs can often sandwich a Sunday one night production, which entails a get-in, performance, and then get-out all on the same day. During the Edinburgh International Festival, we often have 4 to 5 productions playing during the 3-week performance period. Working with companies from all over the world can bring unique challenges and approaches. For example, language can be an obvious barrier. I'm regularly found on stage with 1 or 2 translators trying to work out what a foreign director or producer is requiring. Also, it can often be a concern as to what condition the set will arrive in, having travelled from the other side of the world. And then of course at the King's we have our annual pantomime, which is the longest run in our programme. Always incredibly busy, we have 3 days to build it, 3 days to rehearse, and then we open. Over 80 performances in 7 weeks. It's an intense period, but we still, however, manage to retain a real family atmosphere, both front and back of house. The diversity and inventiveness is certainly an appeal within my role. No one day is the same, but I must admit that the thrill of live performance and seeing an audience reaction is what I most enjoy about my job. Although as regards the live audience, if I'm doing my job right, they don't even know I'm there. It's on that note, I'm going to slink back into the shadows. I hope you've enjoyed this short insight into what I do within the organisation. Stay safe and look forward to when we can welcome you all back to the King's and Festival Theatres.